Season 2 of Frieren, Beyond Journey's End keeps its thoughtful rhythm in Episode 2, bringing in history, legacy, and echoes of heroes past as Frieren's journey continues to unfold after Episode 1's harrowing descent into the cavern of magic sealing ore. While full official episode summaries are yet to be published by the anime's producers as of now, we can reliably orient Episode 2 around its adaptation of The Hero of the South, Yuan Zuo Chapter 63, positioning this chapter as where the anime deepens its lore and expands its emotional stakes. Episode 2 picks up directly after the previous cliffhanger, with Frieren, Fern, and Stark navigating the treacherous landscape beyond the Magica nullifying crystals cavern. Though official anime synopses haven't been fully released yet, the title, The Hero of the South, traces directly to the next major chapter in the manga, where our party hears the legend of humanity's greatest warrior, the Hero of the South. In the original source, this legendary figure is portrayed as the strongest human warrior during the Great Demon Wars, a titan whose sacrifices shaped the fate of the world before Frieren joined Himmel's party. This hero's legacy becomes a mirror for Frieren's own centuries-spanning life as she considers what it means to be human, what it means to be remembered, and how heroism really works beyond mere strength. Unlike a typical action-first episode, Episode 2 slows the pace slightly to let history breathe. We see flashbacks, witness reverence from villagers, and hear elders recount tales of a man who once stood against overwhelming odds. Frieren and Fern process these stories together, contrasting immortals and mortals, and laying the thematic groundwork for the trials that lie ahead. Though visuals and dialogue are still subject to the anime's adaptation choices, these beats signal a quiet emotional charge that is unmistakably Frieren. Visuals continue to impress. Frieren Season 2 still carries the painterly aesthetic and atmospheric cinematography that distinguishes it from other fantasy anime. Landscape design remains textured and evocative, from roiling sky to quiet villages that hold stories of heroes past. Character animation flows smoothly, turning contemplative character beats into moments as compelling as battle scenes. Even when the camera lingers on a panoramic vista or a reaction shot between Frieren and Fern, the direction makes it feel essential. This episode's themes are less about spectacle and more about legacy, and the visuals adapt well. Quiet conversations and reflective pauses are given space, letting viewers catch subtleties in expressions, a strength Frieren has always leveraged. Preview materials suggest the anime will expand its visual storytelling of lore sequences here. If there's a soft critique, it's that Episode 2's grounded tone might feel slower compared to high-intensity fantasy premieres. That's not a misstep. It's deliberate. But it might take a couple of scenes to warm up for those expecting rapid plot acceleration. Episode 2 leverages its title brilliantly. The Hero of the South isn't just a name, it's a lens. Through stories of long-gone champions, the episode asks, what makes someone a hero? Is it strength, legacy, memory, impact? And how do the choices of now shape the legends of tomorrow? Frieren has always been about time, and this chapter moves that theme inward, focusing less on external threats and more on internal reflection and what it means to leave a mark on the world. While Episode 1 tested Frieren's power, Episode 2 tests her understanding of people, story, and heritage. What may appear as a quieter installment is in fact Episode 2 taking hold of its center of gravity, deepening world lore through meaningful character interactions. Beautiful, contemplative animation that supports reflection. Thematically strong. Focus on legacy rather than conflict. How this story leads into forthcoming plot arcs like their Demon with a Sword and Beyond. Character growth, especially as Frieren absorbs not just magic, but meaning. This episode doesn't chase fireworks. It encourages introspection. It reinforces Frieren's core philosophy. The hardest journeys aren't always physical, and the most powerful stories aren't always loud. By introducing a heroic legend and contrasting it with Frieren's own path, Episode 2 enriches the narrative without losing its emotional heartbeat.